All right. Welcome back. It's Shalonda or Shay Seeking. We're going to go ahead and continue. So again, when it's saying that, again, the shewbread and the pouring of the vassals, okay, that's the temperance energy I feel, okay. The censers of gold. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like this offering, like somebody was an offering or something like that. And again, somebody took it away, possibly, or somebody denied it, okay. The veil, okay. It's making me think about justice. Again, that they took away the justice system, or again, maybe judicial, some kind of judicial energy here, that was possibly in line to possibly protect Israel, right? For a brief time. But again, they know that that time was going to run out. And again, others would be able to attack again. As they say, peace, peace, but it's war. All right. And the golden ornaments that were before the temple. So again, this makes me think about some kind of something, right? Golden ornaments that's before the temple. All which he pulled off. Okay. So again, maybe this could be, again, access denied, right? So again, this may be like any sense of protection, so-called sense of protection. It's even making me think about, again, July 31st or whatever, when they pulled out from the Bagram airport, air something, or Clearport. He took also the silver and gold and the precious vassals. Also, he took the hidden treasures which he found. So again, also, see, okay, yeah, the hidden treasures. Again, because I feel like, again, some of these karmic so-called feminines, so-called divine, but really feminines. Again, you have to go and see who, follow the money, follow the gold, follow the people that are coming up right before your eyes. At least some of these people are smart enough. I think when it comes to friends and family that may have invested or gone in with the enemies that may be trying to, again, karmic relationships that may be trying to come for me, they've been very low-key about their spending or their whereabouts or speaking in general. But they've been watching, and they know that I know who they are. Some of them, at least. But it's also giving me Queen of Cups energy still, right? With the jewels that's underneath her feet. So this is somebody that's going to be very, very educated or very involved in certain things. Like I show you guys certain things when it comes to the spiritual aspect, or when it comes to leftover energy of, why am I looking? I keep thinking I'm on this camera. When we're thinking about like certain sacred places and stuff like that. So that's what we're looking for when we look deeper into these things. But these people are people that are, again, looking for the jewels, the gifts, the treasures. They're looking for the resources of the land. Okay. So again, if it's people that look like you that are looking for the resources, and they're also coming up against the true children of Israel, then that's a problem. If they're coming up against the sun, that's a problem. If the moon is trying to cover the sun, that's a problem. I also see the moon as like another aspect of the sun. Like they've been using the moon, possibly from New York, possibly that Phoenix, in order to, again, spy on the sun, or to tap into the other energy, or the Akashic, or even, because this is another lifetime. I feel like this, I know for a fact that this is something from a past lifetime. And these people, again, feel that they have perfected their tactics this time, okay? So again, it's making me think about the girls I sponsor until it all goes bad. And I would hate to think that that's the energy. But it's all the, it's all the masculines. Again, I just think because they just think of, when they think of this energy here, that this Empress is just chilling here again and whatever. So can the leopard change its spots when it comes to the West coat of arms? Because she's sitting here by herself. But then again, something, I don't know, maybe there's going to be a trade in energy or something here, going from the Gemini from the Scorpio to the Gemini energy. We do have this moon card here with the scorpionic energy. And I definitely think that the scorpionic energy is connected to the Phoenix moon or the moon. Along with a lot of other New Yorkers and New York energy. Empire State. Concrete jungle. I think it also has to do with Jehovah energy. Again, because again, the ancient empresses, I think that these are the first ones that came in and tried to, again, take from those matriarchal energies that were here on this land prior to colonization. It's giving me Menelaus or Menelaus energy. Huh? Hold on. Because I look at him as a king of wands, but I think he fell for somebody and then kidnapped him. So that started the Trojan War. So again, I don't know if it's talking about the essence of one or, again, the individual itself. And again, it's kind of like, but is it a kidnapping if the person, the green one, if Helen or Helena, again, ancestral names here of the South, really did love him, it's always got to end up in a Romeo and Juliet. It's like, one of these songs I keep listening to that's saying, they keep coming in, on Pandora. Maybe this has something to do with even Pandora's Papers or whatever. The only thing is, like I said, I think what's fair is fair. And I think, again, if something is old, so if this feminine energy, I won't call it divine, is joined with this masculine, the only thing that I'm concerned about is, again, what I feel something has been willed to me and my daughter. And I feel like through these people looking through these different wills and things and testaments and things that may have been left behind, dealing with a property, a very abundant property, when the Empress, again, is in a position of needing a place to go because the surroundings are getting kind of weird, okay? Things are happening. Again, the whole thing I feel about the World card is people keeping this person naked, afraid, locked down or locked in or blinded or bound in order for them not to be able to do whatever they need to do in their kingdom. And I believe that some of these people were sent to assist the Empress, but they ended up turning possibly karmic, and that's why we see karmic relationships here, and they ended up going the other way. Again, choosing that which is not of God, but of man. Again, when we think about religious aspects and we think about, again, these agendas that are forced, it's okay for people to be who they are. But when it comes to LGBT, if they're going to be able to use their power and their influence in mass media, if they're going to be able to be in the boat with them and use their influence to target individuals, then again, who are the real domestic terrorists? It's not me standing up for America and the people. No matter what color you are, my whole thing about my whole teachings or my whole sharings, right? Okay? Because I don't like to look at myself as a teacher and I don't look at myself as having followers. I walk with people. There's something about the old blood of America prior to colonization, prior to 1798 or whatever, the first president, those people. It was a mixture of people. It's about respect. It's about, again, not allowing the young people that came in, meaning newer immigrants or immigrants that came in toward the tail end, right? bruise thy head and something there thy tail, okay? Even somebody grasping on and saying, you know, I'll release you, or not until you bless me, you know, also grabbing the heel. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, not until you bless me. And that's all I'm saying. If you want to go with this thing, go. But you know, you just lost out on something that was true and authentic because of pride or something like that. But when the feminine energy is proud, considering Pride Rock, especially in the Carolinas, and being that lioness, is a problem. But again, these goons and goblins and things can go ahead and do all these things, and I'm supposed to forgive them, and you let them do those things to me. You let them put me in harm's way. If you haven't put me in harm's way as well. And it's just very unfair and unbalanced. And I'm not no damn fool. It is what it is. It's not because of like jealousy when it comes to me saying I need a masculine that only want me. It's because of my protection. I can't allow, I see what these feminine energies have been able to get masculines to do or whatever. Because again, they won't come to me, but they will go in the 3D with these people, but they watch me from on high, or they probably know about me in the 5D. And all I've done was, you know, be loyal and things like that. So again, I have to be loyal to my motherfucking self at the end of the day. Okay. And that's just it. I cannot, and I will not be a part or a lower feminine energy in a kingdom where we got bitches that's coming at me in all kind of directions. Again, when we're talking about people that have gifts that are using them in order to, you know, create false narratives and things like that, and to target me or try to mess with me, you know, mentally, or drain me of my energy, I can't. So again, even when I look at the masculine energy, it's like sometimes it's on point, and then sometimes I listen and I'm like, that's not even you, but it is. But you know what I'm saying? It's just weird for me. Because I don't know if I'm dealing with higher, lower self of someone, or if we're dealing with, you know, different energy, if we're dealing with somebody that is in the likeness of somebody else. So that's scary, because I see somebody trying to make somebody in the likeness of me. So again, when they saying that this person was imprisoned in Rome, does that mean that they had this person in some kind of jar, or somebody in some kind of something? Submerged in water, military, Navy energy. Are some of us in the Navy and we don't even know it, because it's got something to do with some nautical or some nocturnal energy. Again, dealing with the sleep realm, dealing with, again, Atlantis. Where's the card? It was just here. Yeah, we had it. Oh, here it is. Okay. And then we have trees here, family trees and karmic relationships. So again, this is me really being very vigilant, and people calling it fear, calling it mental illness, calling it these things, because again, this time I'm not gonna risk lying down and just being taken by this energy here. Again, because with that USS Bruton energy, I think it was a warning from the ancestors that these people, no matter what somebody is trying to tell you, these people are trying to sneak away with your goods. They're in thine tents. Okay, serpents or vipers in the grass, okay, of maybe the damn serpent. Because again, serpent energy is not all negative to me. Serpent energy is in Mexico. So again, some of these feminine energies wanted to project Mexico and China on me. I'm all of that, honey. I'm all of that. I am America. I am Asia Minor. I am India Superior. I am the crest. I am, you see what I'm saying? I am that black water off the East Coast. That Egyptian energy in the Mississippian culture down in Mississippi again. Mexico up to Southern California and then some. Up the coast over here when we're talking about the Carolinas and Florida. So when I know when somebody's in my gates, dealing with the defense energy, that's why the military was in my dome for 20 years, I feel. Digging in the Akashic records, because the books are open, or were. So again, maybe that's why they say pluck out the eye, because possibly, you know, some type of energy here, or that just means like the connection, that eye in the sky, that surveilling energy of that, because again, it's transferable. Is it transmuted? Where I think these people have, it's murky for me because I'm the one that's being hunted. You see? So all of this love bombing and breadcrumbing and all of these mixed signals and all of this interruption in my life makes it so I can't even, you know what I'm saying, do what I would do on a daily basis around here, you know, all the way fully sometimes, because it's so much. And they knew it was going to be that way. And then to leave me lonely or leave me again with a masculine energy that's not able to, you know, see the way I see on that same scale, and have that to be my only, you know, outlet. And then also to come in and turn that energy against me to make it seem as though something, because again, it's not until that energy came in where things were very disrupted. I never had to argue about anything. I never was questioning, what are you doing, or having any kind of concerns or anything. It's when this abrupt, but I feel like, again, one of these feminine energies want every fucking thing that, I mean, down to my children, to my home, to my land, to my, I mean, it seemed like they've consumed and taken everything else. Now you want my place of living here. You want this broken down. Now, if source is coming in to bring in something new because that's what I need, okay, it should be going smoothly then. I should not have to fight these battles. I'm not going to do that same thing when I'm trying to fight to, you know what I'm saying, have someone here with me, support me in a sense. And then I have to also, somebody else that's coming in, deal with that same type of energy. No, you either down for me or you're not. And then move out the way and don't try to hold on to me, you know what I'm saying, so that I won't be able to find that other energy that is going to be coming in to help. So that's what the illusions and all of the confusion and all of the distorted images and things like that have come in. But nobody going to tell me that the energy and the ties between me and the Gemini and me and the Scorpio are not there. Regardless, it's a strong tie. It's a strong tie. Maybe the romantic portion of it is not there for one or the other, or, you know what I'm saying? But again, there is some type of connection there regardless. And I think maybe they are afraid of it, and that's why. I think, again, it was one came in and it didn't work out or whatever. Maybe they had their own vision of what it was supposed to be. Somebody else came in, it was all good. It's not until these feminine energies start to sense that with their Rahab energy, they sent them in here to spy on me anyways. And then they ended up having some form of connection. And I think that this made these people jealous because, again, they'll never be able to have that particular connection. They may be able to have power or authority over them, or they may be interested in doing the same tactics and the same things. And I'm not down for some of these things. And so that may have made them change their loyalty to that, to go with what I would look at is a heathenistic energy, but really, you know, it's not. Like, I'm not against people getting back what is theirs. I'm not against that altogether. I'm saying when people are greedy and they overstep, or if they want to take down the empress so they can have her kingdom, so she can't be able to find out all the things that these people have done behind the scenes in order to block or take or things like this. Right? So again, when it comes to that energy, you know what I'm saying? Just give me back what's mine. What it say? Render Caesar was his, and, you know, the other dude give him was his. And that's just it. See, because it's not my choice. I've been trying to work hard. I've broken certain things that I thought was wrong in the eyes of God, right? But again, if God is with you, who can be against you? And if God is calling me to be some kind of consort or something like that, then I'm not going to deny that. I'm not gonna deny that. But again, could a God with a little g even make it seem like that's what it is, so that they can go ahead and steamroll over me instead of just leaving me to run my empire as the empress that I am? Because I am, I feel, a natural born leader if I have the right people with me that are actually working with me and not against me, that are letting me sit at the table and not having tables and secret meetings without me the whole time, and not letting me have a say so, but listening to what I'm saying and taking parts of what I'm saying and creating other people to do the jobs and to deliver the messages that I'm delivering to the people. That's what I'm noticing. So you would never think that you're just a regular person. You're a regular girl. That's what you think. I don't think that about myself. I know it's not the case. And so again, for me, I'm able to step into that. I know that, again, I am someone who is working with the universe and making moves on this plane, regardless if they want to laugh and kika and hee-haw about it on the media and, you know, and clown around about it or not. It is what it is. And a masculine don't know that, that's what I'm saying. I am that. So again, once you obtain that with the knowledge that you've obtained, again, you've had to learn something from them feminine energies. You had to learn something, but they'll never be as authentic and they'll never be me. Same way I had to learn something from these other energies that came into my energy that I didn't even know were there. And then, they turned angry after that, but I didn't even notice that. You see what I'm saying? Because there's some form of blockage here. And I don't know why I'm hearing Russia. I don't know why I'm hearing that, again, somebody has some kind of tools or something where they can do this, turn this, and that's what I was thinking about too, when it came to that study I did like a year ago, I think 6 months to a year ago. And it was going back into like this mythological story, but it kind of was making me think about some kind of attack, some type of biological warfare. And it, turning this person into maybe like a uncircumcised, like using force or using some type of tools or some kind of tech in order to cut off the supply. So again, it seems as though this person is a bitch and she can't be dealt with and she can't be worked with, but really, they're using some type of projective energy or something. It's just weird. This is just what I'm seeing. This is just what I'm sensing. That somebody might be using something, some drones, they might be using some kind of tech, like I said, some 5th generation energy in order to turn people against the Empress. Even emperors or even different energies that have come in that meant well at some point in time is difficult to deal with me because I think somebody has put up some type of blockage. It's reminding me even of the swords that are in front of that Empress that's being bound and blinded. So again, it's like all of the binding is falling off, right? It's all of the binding is gone. It's even making me think about someone who would be in their kingship or kinghood that wanted me to have something, a full cup of something. And these people decided to break this up amongst themselves instead of giving it to me. Hierophant energy, some kind of keys or something, right? So again, if I have to sit in this energy and you're supposed to be with me, but you're sitting with somebody else and you're doing these things with somebody else and you're trying to build this bitch into me, then that's a problem. It just, I don't see how I could be even still loyal to that type of energy. You haven't showed me anything but illusions. It's just not right. So it makes me look at the Hermit card here in a different light. Someone who is keeping something trapped. And they know if they can devalue it, then they can go ahead and use it and sell it off with other goods or something like that. But that's treasonous to the Empress because it's my kingdom, period. And that's who directs and appoints, along with others, who else is going to work with someone who's upright and righteous in the kingdom in order to, be productive. But what they're doing is using my name or standing in my energy or standing in my standing or grafting themselves into my bloodlines and calling the shots over my head with another feminine. That don't even make no damn sense. It really doesn't. And then it also makes me think, again, the person that I'm, my soulmate, which I was with for a long time, 30 years or so, it's like, okay, so again, I started thinking about it as like, maybe this is a blockage because, he has royal bloodlines as well. So again, it's just like, okay, but so did these people even come in and remove him, or are they working with him in the subconscious? Are they working with him in the in that energy? And that's why we are so, like somebody did some kind of work to keep us apart from each other. So even though we are, in the same area or in the same, building, it's almost like, there's a separate, it's just cut. And it's just like, that shit is crazy. How you married to somebody for that long, how you with somebody for that long, and something like that happened. You see? Because again, the high priestess got the moon or the crest or whatever at her feet. So this is probably why we see also in this alternative deck that she has this person that has this turban sitting at her feet. And I feel like this whole thing with Maccabees here is those people coming in and trying to love bomb again or use that energy. And maybe they're going to be looking like this after they hear what I got to say. But again, that don't stop these people. It's nonstop. And it just hurts. They know that it's going to hurt me so bad to see that my masculine, again, the only person that I thought I had with me in the spirit realm, or in some type of connection, that now that connection is garbage because of some other feminine energy or for whatever reason. for a lustful reason or something like that. And it's just sad. I can't save nobody. And again, you know, and I can't barely save myself. So again, that's just that energy of putting them fucking wands down and saying, hold on, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to look out. You taught me. You the one taught me. You the one showed me. You see what I'm saying? So again, it feels like somebody's trying to create a tower moment, like a Goliath energy. And since this person was the most powerful throughout the land at that time, it's giving me, okay, David is mentioned here. So yeah, it's giving me Goliath energy here. And again, she's just sitting here minding her own business, right? But she know that the kingdom is hers and every knee shall bow. Every fucking knee shall bow, period. That's the only thing you're going to be able to give me. And again, except for I think, again, every knee shall bow except for the emperor. I don't really want to see my emperor on his knees. It's not attractive. But again, all of these women that are karmics or whatever that are, again, in the energy with these masculines, this is me saying back the fuck up. I don't want nothing to do with them. Now, if it's something that I don't know and I may be misjudging somebody and they've been working for me or they've been riding for me the whole time, okay. But if they haven't, I don't want nothing to do with them. I could forgive and move the fuck on, but again, at the end of the day, I don't want nothing to do with them. And and this is that energy of like God saying every tree except for that one, right? So again, I'm telling. Okay, hold on. So I'm saying to the masculines, every tree but that motherfucker, because I'm not dealing with that. Period. That's not the one. You can try, because it's about my well-being. Just as well as somebody else concerned about their well-being. It's about my well-being. I don't want no woman that hate me and can't stand me to be with my children or over my children or trying to get some type of, start up some trouble or something, make some false accusations about me so that they can get their hands on my children, or a masculine for that matter, especially not somebody of that type of religion that thinks, and I'll add this, that thinks that it's okay to bed or marry a 12-year-old daughter. Shit, my baby about to be, are you out your fucking mind? Let's just end that right now. Death to the situation. And it made me think back about, I don't know if it was Their Eyes Was Watching God or whatever that other movie was, when the woman just said she'll just kill off her children, you know what I'm saying, instead of letting them come take them. Not that that's what I'm going to do. Not that that's what I'm going to do, but I'm just saying, I'm trying to see symbolically what that could have really been talking about. Mm-hmm. Is it up there? Yes. Okay. So let's keep on reading here. Okay. So again, he took silver and gold and precious vassals, also took the hidden treasure which he found. And when he had taken it all away and went into his own land, having made a great massacre and spoken very proudly, therefore there was great mourning in Israel in every place where they were, so that the princes and elders mourned. The virgins and young men were made feeble. Okay, so again, virgins. Okay. And young men. See, this is making me think about young women and young children. And the beauty of women was changed. Right? It's almost like taking away that beauty and turning them into beasts. Every bridegroom took up lamentations, and she that sat in the marriage chamber was in heaviness. The land also was moved for the inhabitants. Those are people that are being brought in, okay, to our habitat. All right? At a time when it's supposed to be this killer, this dis-ease out here. And we will all be, we don't need to say, who the fuck, do you need science to tell you that if this was the way they saying it was, we will all be dead? So obviously they're talking about something else. And again, since we started out with a variant with the A and we're ending with a variant with the O, we'll see if it ends. Maybe it'll be another prophetic notion here. But again, I am the beginning and the end. What was supposed to happen was that. But see, they want to see me act a fool, because what they do, take away the lover situation. You hate that you bought the dream when they sold you one. So again, that's making me think about the I'll take care of you energy here. Possibly again. But again, I feel like that masculine if I can find him in that energy or in that, you know, because I feel like, again, when we're dealing with different chakral energy, we can be different. We can accept. So if I can find him in that light again, but it just seems like there's something else. Even this heaviness, possibly. Move for the intact. Okay, all the house of Jacob was covered with confusion. So again, it seemed like in the mass media, they're being confused about a lot of things right now. Again, this is just alleged because you can't believe everything that you see there. And some of the things are just to see. I think these are just tests to see how many of us are still activated with our DNA. But that maybe didn't get the antidote or did get the antidote. And it's just a live test. It's just to see, you know, see what they need to adjust. Again, when we're talking about the temperance card, to see how they need to mix up something. So this is why everybody's coming at Biden. But again, Biden knows, you know what I'm saying? I think that something is coming to an end. And I think it's these people that's in that administration that have